As we know, Thomas Markle sadly has suffered some ill health setbacks, and it's not been an easy ride for Mr. Markle. But now, of course, his daughter Samantha is left alone to battle this particular drama, and as I say, all alone. But what is it? Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you today. Yes, and as ever, thank you for those kind comments. I love the fact that you get involved with the videos, and I do enjoy the fact that you trigger memories off for me. You know, a lady wrote the other day, oh yes, you know, now you've got me singing Venus in Blue Jeans all day. I know, I'm the same. You know, you think, yeah, I remember that, yes. And then it's in your head all day, isn't it? Am I the only one? By the way, am I the only one that wakes up with a song in their head that doesn't know where the songs come from? You've not been listening to it on the radio, you don't know why you've suddenly got it in your head, but you wake up with it in your head. And sometimes it can last all day. No? Yes? You're not sure? Well, just to give you an idea of the song floating around in my head today is Stony End by Barbara Streisand. Not quite sure where that one's come from, but there you go. Back as ever though to your breaking ball story of the day. Interesting to note, as we remember now, that Samantha Markle herself really has had a bit of a rough going, shall we say, simply by association of being the sister of the Duchess of Sussex. And then of course she decided to issue litigation against her sister around that book that was published that Meghan didn't help with. Then remembered she did, if you remember, but the court seemingly thought that she didn't remember, so it wasn't really a problem. What an absolute mess and shower that was when you think about it. Interesting though for Samantha, she's decided to plough ahead and of course wanted to go into litigation because she said many facets, and we have to say allegedly as ever, of the book were not true. In fact, she could prove certain elements of that. Now, where is she at currently with that court case? Well, as you can imagine, it's now grinded to a very serious grinding halt simply because of Mr. Markle's ill health. He was pivotal, of course, in the backup to this particular story. And not only can Samantha plough ahead alone, but obviously she's not in the right frame of mind now, for obvious reasons, the things she's going through. So moving forward for Samantha, it's going to be very difficult, isn't it? And once again, of course, many people will say, you know, how unfortunate, because I truly believe that Samantha does want her day in court. And I truly believe she deserves that, because if you've been wronged, particularly in the public eye, it's always nice to get that cleared up. But of course, Thomas Markle, her father, as I say, would have been pivotal in supplying such vital evidence and indeed concrete proof as to whether these stories are in fact true. Now, as I say, the case is currently on hold for obvious reasons, but Samantha, I have been told, hopes to kickstart it as things ease off. She's apparently told a very good source that she doesn't want to let up on this. It's very important to her and her father's legacy. And as you can imagine, right now, as ever, within the Markle family, there are dramas all abound. As I said previously, I know it's very difficult for many people to split the sides, as it were, but if you can, hold a good thought for Mr. Markle in your prayers. That will be most welcome, because whatever, you know, he is a human being going through a very tough time. And of course, try and keep in your prayers other people who are going throughout very difficult things in their lives today, whether it be recovering from illness, suddenly starting an illness, or simply just feeling a little bit low. It's always good at times to think of others. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.